By day, I am Jules. By night, I am Mum the drag queen. Mummy if you're nasty, Daddy if you're really nasty, and for tax purposes, MILF Warhurst. That kills in rooms of millennials and older. My pronouns are she, her, in and out of drag, and I've been doing drag for about 3 years. I've been in the audiences of drag shows for over a decade. When I was first coming out, I struggled a lot with my identity as a queer woman. I had a lot of beautiful friends who weren't queer, but I felt this sense that there was a community out there for me that I kind of just needed to find. Working through my own feelings of being queer and knowing that there was kind of a community out there, the fact that there were drag shows on weekly, they were a great opportunity for me to have an excuse to go out and see drag and be amongst queer people. I sort of set myself a challenge where I would go into these drag spaces. At the time, it was Karen from Finance hosting Drag Race viewing parties at the GH, may that beautiful venue rest in peace. And if I could speak to one person, then that was a win for the night. There are some people that I met in those days that I still know to this day. All those people that are still kind of part of this community and part of my world are people that I got the courage to kick myself out of my own house and go and dip my toe in. In terms of when I sort of first actually started thinking about doing drag for myself, it was in COVID lockdown. When everyone was learning to make sourdough, I was learning how to block my brows. I would sit next to drag queens as they were doing their makeup for hours. I'm really, really lucky that I have literally some of the best drag performers in the world who are some of my closest friends in the world. Mum the drag queen is a creation of so many other drag performers in Melbourne. We have the most amazing scene. One of my best friends in the world is Lazy Susan, the funniest, wittiest, most original drag queen you could ever imagine. Tina Del Twist as well, who is one of my most amazing friends and mentors. She has been on the comedy and cabaret scene for decades. Everyone is obsessed with her because of the way that she engages an audience. Zelda Moon is the most amazing makeup artist. She was the first person I messaged to say, hey, what products should I buy? But I tell you what, I look back at the photos that I so proudly shared during lockdown of me doing my first drag, thinking I was the most beautiful drag queen in the world. And let's just say those have been archived on my Instagram. I should have been getting that wig on and having a go way earlier. You know, even when I was struggling coming out, struggling with my identity as a queer woman, and at that time, if I had this creative outlet, it might not have taken me so long to feel as at home in myself as I do now. Mum, the drag queen, I sort of played with a few different ideas. Like as a COVID queen, I kind of was like, maybe I'll be called Auntie Body, which felt very true to myself. As a woman on the scene, as a bigger woman, as a sort of, you know, and a caring woman, a motherly woman, a lot of the people on the scene who might have been just slightly younger than me wanted to call me Mama Jules or Mum or whatever. And I used to rail against it because I was like, don't desexualize me.
That really scares me every week. I just thought.
Lounge, my darling. It's a hordes of people coming in.
Motherhood and mum has sometimes been used to desexualize older women.
Oh, you two made out, didn't you? Hello, welcome. Hi.
I'm 33, but in gay bar years, that's pretty old. In terms of baby drag queens, I was older. And so I kind of wanted to play with that and own that idea. There are amazing cis women who do drag, especially in Melbourne, but all around the world. oh, but you're a woman and you're doing drag, what does that mean? How does that work? But as soon as they then see me in action, even though logically it might not make sense, they look at that and they go, oh, well, that's drag. My experience is one that's really positive.
I'm going to sing some songs at you, and then when they put the cameras in your face, you have to make it look like I'm great. Can we do that? Yeah.
I know that a lot of people don't have the same experience. The gigs that you get, or the opportunities that you might get, or the advice you might get even, is really dictated by who you know and who you are friends with and who you chat to. The people that love who I am and love my drag don't even consider my gender in terms of booking me for things. When we're talking about women in drag, I mean the original women who built the drag scene were trans women and still are. Mum feels like an armor to me, not to protect or hide myself, but to be able to kind of charge into whatever I want to charge into.
I actually have some family in the audience. And you know what I love to do? A good old family gossip sesh. So is my Aunt Sally in the audience? That's you, Aunt Mary. Yep, Aunt Mary. I can't remember her name.
It's just an expression of that. You know, my whole life I've been wanting to be in the spotlight and wanting people to watch me twirl and be a little diva. You grow up and kind of get told that you need to be the smallest version of yourself, personality-wise and physically-wise. For me, drag is about the performance of a taboo. I can't serve man in a dress. But what I am serving is big, fat, loud woman on a stage owning that that's where I want to be. And I think people understand that inherently. They go, this is wild, and I'm watching.